MSNBC is the place for politics, and if voters are judging the candidates on their response to this troubled economy, it would appear that Barack Obama is gaining ground in battleground states key to capturing the White House. Take a look at some of the brand new polls just out this morning. Colorado, Obama holds a 9-point lead, 52% to 43%, unchanged after the last debate. In Michigan, the Democrats' lead is 16, 54-38. You may remember McCain pulled back his efforts in that state. In Minnesota, Obama has expanded his lead from 9 to 11 and is now up 51% to 40. It's the only state where McCain is tied with Obama among white men. Obama leads in the 3 other states. And the most drastic change, look at these numbers in Wisconsin, at least right now. Before the last debate, Obama was up 8 points. Well, now he is leading by 17, 54% to 37. So let's talk about what we're seeing, get some perspective from NBC News political director Chuck Todd for today's first read on politics. Chuck, take us through your headlines and what should we read into these new poll numbers?
Well, I think the 3 big headlines is, number one, the Republican Party preparing for the worst. Now, you've got the Republican National Committee borrowing money, a credit line, $5 million to try to save Senate seats, try to prevent Democrats from winning 60 Senate seats. So not only is the landscape in the presidential race not looking good for the Republicans, but they're very concerned now about what's going on in the Senate as well as the House. Obama, of course, you brought up those polls. Perception-wise, that's going to lead to a lot of panic among Republicans. Those gaps are probably a little wider than an actual reality there. And finally, of course, now we see today McCain coming out with his own economic plan, his own proposal to see if he can get some traction. It is directly aimed at seniors. Why? Seniors, white seniors, are the last swing vote left. Obama has started to pull some over. That's why he's been getting leads in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Florida, states, older states with very important, obviously, electoral votes. And McCain's trying to get those voters back.
Interesting. And we'll hear that a little bit later. But talk to me, Chuck, about there was such a big hubbub yesterday over this economic plan. It was supposed to come out yesterday, and now it's out. Well, he plans to announce his plan today, and you said directed at seniors. Why was there a miscommunication or whatever it was out there about this plan and its release?
Well, I think part of it is I think the McCain campaign doesn't know exactly. You've got some folks inside there thinking, okay, they were going to do this, and they thought they would do it all on Monday. And others decided that it would be better for McCain to let the base know, let Republicans in Washington know who were getting concerned, the Bill Kristols of the world who write columns saying this thing is over if you don't do X. He needed to set that, hey, I'm in this thing, I know what I'm facing, I'm a fighter, and I think they decided they wanted that to be the pure message of the day, then follow it up with this plan today. We'll see. They're very news cycle driven, and I think they thought this was the better way to handle the news cycle.
It was very interesting yesterday. I think he mentioned the word fighter. I think the count was 19, but that he came in on rocky. I mean, it's really setting an incredible another 20 days that we have ahead.
As he says, he always seems to be best when behind. It's always, people love the and they hope, what they're hoping is that the media buys into the comeback story. I noticed today, LA Times used comeback in their headline. Wall Street Journal used comeback. That's what they're hoping. And, in this case, they're hoping perception becomes reality. If you say the word comeback enough, maybe voters will actually follow, okay, we'll do a comeback. I mean, there's going to be natural closing in here. Obama is at a high watermark. Every voter he's got, that's with him is probably with him. The folks that are sitting in undecided, they're probably leaning toward McCain at this point, but they're upset, and they're not there yet. So it's easy for him to close some of these gaps to high single digits. The question is going to be, can he somehow peel away votes from Obama? And those are those older white voters that I think Obama's been winning over very late.
All right, Chuck, it's good to see you. And make sure to check out First Read First Thing every morning. Just log on to firstread.msnbc.com for the best news and analysis from Chuck and the entire NBC political team. And by the way, tomorrow night on MSNBC, the third and final presidential debate between Obama and McCain. The debate starts at 9 p.m. Eastern.